A strong warning has come to New York City, echoing across the Atlantic and stirring debate among its residents and leaders. This warning comes from none other than former UK Prime Minister Liz Truss, who has stepped into the spotlight to share her concerns. Truss is voicing apprehension about the city's future under Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, drawing direct parallels to policies in the UK that she believes led to significant challenges and setbacks. She urges New Yorkers to look closely at Britain's recent experience before embracing sweeping changes, suggesting that history can offer valuable lessons if we're willing to listen. Truss highlights three main risks she believes New York could face: soaring taxes that burden families and businesses, heavy-handed business regulations that stifle innovation, and a troubling rise in antisemitism, which she says can fracture communities and threaten social harmony. She argues these issues have already damaged the UK's economy and social fabric, pointing to shuttered businesses and divided communities as evidence of what can go wrong. According to Truss, once such policies are set in motion, reversing them becomes a daunting task, and government control tends to expand, often beyond what was originally intended. She claims that leaders like Mamdani consistently push for higher taxes and stricter regulations, which in her view, discourages investment, stifles growth, and drives away job creators who are vital to a city's prosperity. Truss frames her warning as more than just a political opinion. It's an economic prediction, grounded in her own experience and observations from the UK's recent past. Her intervention has added a new, international dimension to New York's local debate, sparking conversations not just in City Hall, but in homes and businesses across the city. It raises a pressing question. Could New York be on the verge of repeating London's mistakes, or are its circumstances and resilience truly unique? Truss's comments have ignited a citywide conversation about the direction New York should take, with residents and leaders weighing the risks and rewards of bold new policies. In a world where political ideas and their consequences travel quickly, the choices made in one city can ripple across continents, shaping the future for generations to come. To understand her warning, it's important to know who Liz Truss is. She's a figure who has sparked both admiration and controversy, not just in the UK but increasingly on the world stage. Truss briefly served as UK Prime Minister in 2022, after holding key roles like Foreign Secretary and International Trade Secretary. Her rapid rise through the ranks of British politics was marked by her willingness to challenge the status quo. She's known for championing free market economics, lower taxes, fewer regulations, and a belief that this spurs growth. Truss has consistently argued that economic freedom is the foundation of a thriving society. Her short tenure was marked by a bold plan for tax cuts, which triggered financial turmoil and led to her resignation. The fallout from her policies sent shockwaves through financial markets and made headlines around the world. Despite this, Truss remains a vocal advocate for her economic philosophy. She continues to defend her approach, insisting that bold reforms are necessary to unlock growth and opportunity. She argues that high taxes and over-regulation threaten prosperity, not just in the UK, but globally. Truss warns that these policies can stifle innovation and drive investment away from major cities. Truss is now active in promoting her ideas, launching a business club and a YouTube show for free speech. She's using new platforms to reach audiences beyond traditional politics, hoping to inspire a new generation of leaders. Her warning to New York is part of her ongoing campaign against what she sees as repeating the UK's mistakes. She's urging American cities to learn from Britain's experience and avoid similar pitfalls. She sees a similar ideological battle in the US, especially in cities like New York. Truss believes the choices made here could set a precedent for other global cities. By speaking out, Truss hopes to influence the debate and steer New York away from policies she believes are harmful. She's engaging with local leaders, business owners, and the public to make her case. Her intervention is not just about politics, it's about shaping the future of major global cities. Truss sees this as a pivotal moment, where decisions made today will impact generations to come. Truss's legacy, though controversial, continues to impact debates far beyond Britain. Her ideas are now part of a larger conversation about economic policy and the direction of modern democracies. Her perspective is now part of New York's political conversation, sparking both support and criticism among local leaders and citizens. The stakes, she argues, are global. For Liz Truss, the debate is about more than one city or country. It's about the future direction of the world's leading economies. Zohran Mamdani, New York's 34-year-old mayor-elect, offers a radically different vision. He promises sweeping changes: fast, free public buses, universal childcare, and city-run grocery stores. These proposals aim to make life more affordable and equitable for all New Yorkers. Universal childcare would help working parents, especially mothers, participate fully in the workforce. City-run grocery stores target food deserts, ensuring access to healthy, affordable food. Mamdani's agenda represents a significant expansion of city government into areas usually left to private business. His approach is rooted in democratic socialism, similar to social welfare models in Europe. The core idea: government should guarantee basic needs like transportation, childcare, and food. This vision stands in stark contrast to the free market principles of critics like Truss. The stage is set for a major debate about New York's future. How will Mamdani fund his ambitious plans for transforming New York City? The question looms large as the city faces mounting needs and limited resources. The answer, at least according to Mamdani and his supporters, is higher taxes on the wealthy and large corporations, those who have benefited most from the city's prosperity. Under his proposal, the top 1% of earners in major businesses would see increased tax rates, while middle and low-income families would be spared from new burdens. The idea is to protect everyday New Yorkers from additional financial strain. This progressive taxation aims to generate billions for new social programs, including affordable housing, improved schools, and expanded healthcare access. Supporters argue it's only fair for those who benefit most from the city's economy to contribute more, especially when so many struggle to get by. Corporate tax hikes would specifically target companies profiting from New York's infrastructure and workforce, ensuring they help sustain the city that enables their success. The goal is to shift the financial burden toward those most able to pay, creating a more balanced and equitable system for all residents. Critics, including Truss, warn this could drive the wealthy and businesses out of New York, shrinking the tax base and potentially harming the local economy. If that happens, the city could struggle to fund even basic services like education, transit, and sanitation, putting everyone at risk. The debate centers on whether this approach will create a fairer, more just city, or trigger economic decline and greater inequality. The stakes are high for New York's future as leaders weigh bold ideas against real risks and uncertainties. The city's next chapter depends on the outcome of this fiscal experiment, and the choices made today will shape generations to come. The clash between Liz Truss and Zohran Mamdani is about more than policy. It's a battle of worldviews. Truss champions supply-side economics, cut taxes, reduce regulation, and let the free market drive prosperity. She believes government intervention stifles innovation and discourages investment. Her approach: limit government, empower business, and let growth benefit all. Mamdani, by contrast, embraces democratic socialism, focusing on social equity and government responsibility. He argues that essential services, transport, childcare, food, should be public goods, funded by taxing the wealthy. His philosophy: a healthy, supported population is the foundation of a strong economy. Free buses and universal childcare, he says, help people work and thrive. The debate is about individual freedom versus collective well-being. Both sides claim their path leads to prosperity. New York's future will be shaped by which vision prevails. The city stands at a philosophical crossroads. Truss's warning draws on the UK's recent experience. She argues that high taxes and heavy regulation have driven wealth and talent out of Britain, weakening the economy. Truss cites the UK's loss of millionaires as evidence, warning New York could face a similar exodus. She also points to energy policy, claiming overregulation led to higher costs and less competitiveness. Critics counter that the UK's challenges are complex, involving factors like Brexit and global inflation. Supporters of social programs argue that public services are vital, and fair taxation is necessary. The UK's story is contested. Each side draws different lessons. For New York, the question is, which lesson to heed? Truss raises a grave concern: the risk of rising anti-Semitism linked to far-left politics. She draws parallels to controversies in the UK's Labour Party, where anti-Semitism became a major issue. Truss warns that as anti-capitalist rhetoric grows, so does the danger of anti-Semitic views taking root. Critics argue that some left-wing criticism of Israel can cross into anti-Semitism. Mamdani and his supporters strongly reject these accusations, insisting their focus is on human rights, not targeting Jewish people. This debate is highly sensitive, showing how international issues can shape local politics. The language used matters deeply, and the risk of misunderstanding is high. Truss's warning adds another layer of complexity to New York's political crossroads. Mamdani's agenda inspires both hope and fear. Supporters see a chance for a fairer city. Free buses, universal childcare, and city-run groceries could transform lives. These programs are viewed as investments in people, not just handouts. Critics worry about the economic risks. High taxes could drive away the wealthy and businesses, shrinking the tax base. If revenue falls short, essential services could face cuts. There's also concern about government overreach. Can City Hall manage such massive programs efficiently? Critics argue private businesses are more effective at delivering services. The risk well-intentioned programs could become costly failures. The city's future hinges on whether these bold ideas succeed or backfire. New York is about to find out. New York stands at a crossroads, facing a fundamental choice. Mamdani's vision, a European-style model with more public services and higher taxes on the wealthy. Truss's vision, a leaner government, lower taxes, and a focus on business growth. The new administration's success or failure will impact all New Yorkers. Will new taxes fund progress or drive away the city's economic engine? The debate is about more than policy. It's about the city's identity. Can New York be both a global business hub and a city where everyone thrives? The world is watching to see which path New York chooses.